This video is sponsored by Tommy Rain, author of the novel Broken Fingers. It's a mystery thriller story inspired by shows like True Detective and books like Haruki Murakami's 1Q84. You can buy the book from Amazon.com, links in the description box below. Alright, community episode 18.
Basic genealogy.
Yes. All right. We're going to jump into this. We're going to see what it's about. We'll see who's the teacher. Who's going to be teaching this?
Oh, yeah. I wonder.
Yeah. And we haven't seen the British professor, right? In a while.
He was the counselor.
Oliver.
Yeah.
I forget his
yeah, that's
name.
true.
Maybe he's gone. Maybe he's not in the show.
Maybe it was like a guest appearance. Maybe it's just...
And he's just gone. Well,
he went back home. went across the pond again.
All right, we're going to jump into this. We are ahead on our Patreon, full-time reactions, and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Those links are in our description box below.
Don't forget to like, leave a comment, and subscribe. Oh, no.
Haven't seen you all day.
I've been really busy, plus I had to find
They're still together.
Yeah.
We need to talk.
What's wrong? Are you breaking up with me?
Oh, maybe we don't need to talk.
Oh.
I'm so excited for everybody to meet my son.
Oh.
Twins freak me out. They always know what the other one is
Thinking?
Yeah. And they're always finishing each other's
Pie.
It's creepy.
It's gonna be nice spending time with them. My sister likes to joke that they don't recognize me anymore, and I like to joke that she's just jealous because she's barren.
My dad's bringing my cousin Abra. She's visiting from Gaza.
Does she look like you, but in a wig and lipstick?
No, that's Halle Berry. Abra wears a full burqa in public, so she just looks like someone covered head to toe in black fabric.
Can't believe my grandma's rolling her old bones down here. Cabinet to hide in.
You hide from her?
Yeah, she's crazy.
Things, but don't be blind to your grandmother's value. You need to cherish her.
Who's coming for you?
Sure, I will. You know she's not going to be around forever.
I want to believe you're right, Britta, but you never quite are you?
I know that. She always ends up being kind of, she's right and then wrong.
You're right.
Actually, no. She dumped me.
Oh no, that's so sad.
Britta.
I'll give Jeff a shoulder to cry on, and you boys gonna put a dead bird in that bitch's glove compartment.
Yeah.
Guys, sit.
Jeff, we're your friends. Let it all out.
There's nothing to let out. I'm just
Annie
glad
is looking so pretty these days. Like she was fine before, but...
Booty, wouldn't he just try and kill it?
Well, maybe he kills it and then he brings it back as a
here we
trophy.
go.
Why would you want dead booty?
Is he gonna regress back to his...
Right.
I'll be back, but with booty.
I know, boo.
Take me to where your car broke down.
I'm here for Family Day. I'm
She's
looking for
from like American Idol.
Is that Britta's family?
Creepy uncle. Jeff.
Amber.
Like her sister?
Oh, his daughter.
No.
Jeff, this is my stepdaughter, Amber.
Small world.
Oh.
But actually, it's a very big world with 5 billion other women in it. Good luck. Come on, I'll show you around.
He's like, no, hands off, my stepdaughter.
Gross.
Okay.
Gross.
Well down.
I don't know.
I'm back. Now booty.
Now I feel sorry for you.
She's from American Idol. I forget her name.
Okay.
Something McPherson.
But we get to see all the family. All the dads. He's always looking so
Stressed. Jesus Christ. Oh, that's her. Those are her boys.
Yeah.
Gubinader.
Is that how you say hello?
That's my name.
Oh! I'm sorry. You're like a black ghost.
This is my cousin.
No.
I just can't. I just can't.
No.
Over the course of 7 marriages, I've amassed some 32 stepchildren.
Oh my God.
Yeah, there was something about his mass emails that made me certain this would be a family
Oh
reunion.
boy.
It sure is, sweetie. She's going to photography school.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
I know your face is so. I'm like trying to figure this out too.
My princess.
Step princess.
Okay.
I'm just gonna be making a lot of
I
faces
know.
this time. We're starboard.
Starburns.
Yeah.
Winger. Too cool for family?
Everyone here is my family.
Where's yours, Troy?
And it's none of your business, but I ate my twin in utero. Hey, Phantom Menace, how's the trade embargo with the Naboo?
God.
Anyway,
No.
This is gonna be.
the piggy bank of the escort service this
Oh.
time.
Hey, duck sauce, that was rude. The Call girls I frequent are not nearly as attractive as my daughter.
This whole episode is a mess.
Jeff, cards on the table, Jeff. Amber's the best shot I'll ever have. Something like a real daughter.
Okay.
Told her she's prettier than a hooker?
If you come to the barbecue,
He just doesn't know how to relate
Yeah.
to her.
What?
Good, I need a favor. Help Pierce with his stepdaughter?
You're becoming dangerous, Annie. Just those doe eyes. Disappointing you is like choking the little mermaid with a bike chain.
Oh my.
She does look
Graphic.
like the Little Mermaid.
This Nana Bond?
Oh.
Troy didn't mention you were such a...
Come on, I'm sure you've broken a few hearts in your time.
Oh, tell me, how many men do you think I've laid with? Who are you?
I am Britta, and I have offended you, and I am sorry. Is there anything I can get you?
Yes. You can get me a switch.
A what now?
She's not saying
For herself? Do you know what's gonna happen to you,
A
girl?
switch is a stick she can use to whoop you with.
Do you understand?
Cherish, Britta. Cherish.
Well, it was wonderful.
Oh, that's his
meeting
brother?
Your brother.
Senor Chang? Ben, do you realize how ridiculous that sounds?
She's saying she's old enough to jump in a giant balloon. She's saying he's overprotective.
I'm glad that she's like saying it.
Oh my god.
You are a bad mother. Control your children. I have to go back to my car and get my emergency shirt. And I don't even like that shirt.
At least you have one.
Not only did he
I mean, get a different emergency shirt.
I'm just glad I have friends like Pierce to keep.
Okay, wow.
honest.
How's Pierce gonna feel about
I
this?
know.
Since he's a dad now.
It's Pierce.
You mean the guy who decided he doesn't want men touching his ex-stepdaughter, but who divorced my mom for our housekeeper?
Could be the same
Oh.
guy.
Is Jeff joining us?
I don't know if you can you?
I can't.
No, come on, stay.
Stay.
I can't.
Well, maybe I shouldn't either.
Stay.
You think I should?
Me too.
But now Jeff is stuck with Pierce.
I know. She's literally looking for a switch.
Why? Why?
Well, she doesn't know.
Yeah.
How about this?
Yeah, that's a great switch, Britta. Very hip. It should hurt a lot.
Where's Elijah and Jordan? Are they?
Oh, what a surprise that you lost them.
God, he.
I'm talking about her never having any fun. Now, Abra, you look me in the eyes and you tell me.
Oh, so that's what his.
Yeah, that's the boys.
Okay. What are you?
Aww. What good kids too.
Yeah.
Pierce, you're up.
Eat my dust, Winger.
Oh my
You
god.
do know we're on the same team.
Go.
What was that?
All right, here we go. Let's see.
What?
Pierce, you have to add more. Draw more.
What are you drawing?
You're supposed to know, stupid.
Relax. I'll get this.
I think they'll both drop short. It's gonna be a while. No.
Nana?
Oh my god.
Here's your switch.
I'll make do.
Okay, let me have it.
I ain't no nun. Bend over.
Look at Troy. He's like.
Drop your pants and get over my lap.
All you have to do is walk away.
Britta, just
What is she doing?
what
What is
point
she trying to prove? Like that all older people are nice and good, and that's
Not
not
trying to be accepting. I don't
This
know
is
what
not
she's
how-
doing.
What are you doing?
She's respecting her elders.
See, Troy, did you think I was a hypocrite? That I wouldn't really... Oh, okay, that really...
I don't understand you, Britta. I don't understand you at all.
magic. What the fuck is happening?
Oh my god.
Totally wrong room. Can you get the door?
She's had enough. She's had enough.
Oh my god.
So
what the fuck?
Let's focus on you. The forbidden fruit that is the ex-stepdaughter.
I just can't.
I know. What did we just watch?
I don't know.
Why do you have a $25,000 check from Pierce?
Tuition for fashion school.
Not photography school?
Oh, she's. Oh no.
Did you want to be a good person right now? Or did you want to be with me?
I hope he steals that back.
Right.
That's. I mean, at least he's. I don't know. He feels like he's trying to be a dad. Like.
Yeah.
She's what?
She's taking a bunch of money from him. He thinks it's for school, but it's for grifting.
Did you tell him?
No, it'll break his heart.
Jeff!
Oh, and also.
You're gross. You did it with her?
Yeah, but not twice.
He did. Oh, he didn't even stop from there. Oh my god.
Maybe.
And you knew that talking to me about it would make you feel like a bad friend? And you wanted to feel like a bad friend because you want to be a good friend?
You really suck, you know that?
Can you two just? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what's happening.
Go get you and your brother some ding dongs and calm down.
That's the whole point.
No, it was Jordan and Elijah's idea.
Aw.
They're good kids. If they weren't, they wouldn't be able to help Abra.
Yeah.
I see why you were so excited for me to meet them.
Oh.
You should be proud of them.
Oh.
You're a good mom.
Oh. I mean, I have two boys. It's just craziness. I don't know what the hell and how they do the things they do.
You were right. Nana's a monster.
What did you say?
I said you were a monster, ma'am.
And you said Troy was right. Give me a switch.
No, you run. Get out your wheelchair and try to get it. No, Troy, you don't have to do it.
But be good to him when you do, because I'll be around. I'm his friend. And you can be a stepdaughter, or not.
Oh.
You're lucky, Jeff. It's not too late for you. Have a family. Share your life. That and understanding computers are two things you just can't knock out at the end.
Oh, that's true though. They get so.
Who did you call last week after you farted on Vaughn? You. And who did Abed call after that squirrel stole his hot dog? Me. That's sharing your life. Friends? Jeffrey.
Jeffrey.
Oh, come here, son.
No, I was wondering if we were gonna get to this relationship.
Yeah.
What pain?
Yeah.
12 o'clock? Oh, are you kidding me?
It's okay.
We always used to watch the shows she wanted to watch. I hate Glee.
Well, hold on.
I'm not crazy about Glee either.
I hate it.
The first two seasons were fine.
And then people were saying Abed's dad is the principal.
Oh yeah,
and so
that's funny. I love how it all ties.
Yeah.
Oh, is it going someplace it shouldn't have? Oh.
I think I hit G13.
Stop. Just stop. Just stop it. Stop. No. No. Okay. Well, damn. This show is so crazy. I've never seen someone get whipped with a switch on like television.
Only in the Michael Jackson movie.
A white girl took her pants off,
was smiling, looking for a switch.
Yes,
smiling,
laid herself over this grandmother.
Lord.
I can't. Oh my gosh.
This was a fun episode.
Well, well, damn. Pierce had some wisdom there at the end. It's like he feels like, you know, he made so many mistakes that by the end, and he feels like it's the end of his life because he's so much older.
Yeah.
That it's like it's too late. And he's just like, Jeff, don't do what I did. It's the chase. It's that constant chase of thinking there's something better out there.
Yeah.
And then on top of it, that was him back a while ago. imagine now with Tinder and Grindr,
Yeah,
and there's so much.
yeah.
It's so easy to be like, there's so many fish in the sea, and
Mm-hmm.
I don't. That's not really true, to be honest. At least not genuine fish.
I mean,
not good fish.
yeah.
That you want to like mate with and be with and friends
the context he was using of it is not correct, because like if it's one thing if it's just like a don't get caught on one person, because there are other good people out there, versus someone just being like, oh, I have lots of options, I can do whatever I want and treat people how I want. So it's like the way he was saying it, you know.
Well, he made he made his mistakes,
Yes.
and he was like, yeah, this doesn't work. Clearly what I'm doing is wrong. You need to find someone, a good person, and love them and have them love you.
Them better. Just says, Pierce.
I know. And it sucks, because it's like Pierce would be like canceled in where we are now. But it sucks because he's not a bad person. He's not a bad guy. He's just a really ignorant person. And like, it sucks because like, I understand with people not having the patience. Like, you're going through your own struggles and you're just like, I don't want to deal with some stupid, like, ignorant man who's racist and sexist. Yeah. I get it. But like, there's other people that are just like, I just wish we had a little bit more patience, I think, for like people like him, because you judge them by their fruit.
Yeah.
And
it's just hard because it's like he's been called out for it, and yet there's still no change.
Well,
so it's just.
But change can't happen like we think change is gonna happen like that. It's like an alcoholic stopping drinking like it takes it's detoxing, and it hurts, and it's like painful, and like you go back. I mean, I'm in therapy, and I still do the things that I don't. Like, I regret it, but I don't do it as often as I did.
Right, but he still is. And
but he's not in therapy, and he's not, like...
But even before, like, when, like... I guess I can only give my own experience of it, but it's just, like, for the whole example, like, the trans community. Like, before I really, started researching and just learning about, gender fluidity and just, like... learning about their journeys and just the trans community in general and their history. It's just like I was just very ignorant, and I would say things not to be like hurtful, but I just didn't. I was like, whatever. And it took years. Mm-hmm. And then also being able to correct switching pronouns, like that takes years, but still I made the effort, and that was without therapy. So it's like, it's one thing if it's like alcoholism, where it's like this blatant addiction, or alcohol, it's bad, people. So it's just like with that kind of behavior, with how he's treating women, or fat shaming people, or I don't know, something like that. It's just like, and with your friends especially being like, that's not okay. Like with the whole the girl thing, it's just like you do need to take some just accountability just in general, and just start switching, which
he has taken account. He said he realized his
for this
behavior.
for this episode. But I'm just saying, like, before that, so this might be the start of it, and hopefully he'll get better. But at the same time, it's just like you, El Tigre, and the Dean, like, you're problematic characters, which is like we haven't seen enough change yet. And I'm not saying cancel him or anything. Like, I'm hoping he's gonna grow. It's only season 1,
right? It's season 1.
So, but it's this was a good step in the right direction.
Yeah,
for sure.
I mean, it's gonna take him time. It's just so much. There's so much conditioning he's learned. I mean, it's like, really, that's all I'm saying. It's like, I think I'm okay with I understand the viewpoint of that. People just like, no, I'm done. I don't want to deal with that person. I understand that. And like, you should protect yourself first, like, but the friendship that he is getting between Annie and everyone respecting him, it's showing him that, they're like, you can't say that. And he's learning by it. Because if we just continue to isolate these people who keep saying these things and just are like, you're bad, you're bad, you're bad, it doesn't teach. Like, we've learned with children, like, you don't just say you're bad. You have to explain to them why. I'm not saying he's a child. I'm saying that it's hard when actually he is a child. I think we're all children. We're just grown ups. But there's some people who just have tantrums still at 70 years old because they never grew out of it, or they never were taught. So I think I just have a little bit more of like, from my perspective, because I like, just with my own family, I'm like, I don't agree with you guys, but I want to keep my relationship with you guys because I don't think isolating myself from you is healthy.
Yeah, and I'm not saying anything of isolating or pushing him away.
But
I'm just saying he has to grow.
Yeah,
he has to learn.
But I'm taking from what you're saying, but I'm making it a broader spectrum of where we are today in society because I do see this constantly where it's just so reactionary. It's like if we hear one old person saying this, we're just like, screw them. And it's like, I get it. I just think that a little bit more patience, and because we're all human and we're all growing, and we all need to have chances, and that's for me just my own thing.
I agree with you.
So
I very much agree, but there is a point where you might have to cut off. Again, I've done that with friends.
Sure, absolutely. You got to do what you got to do for yourself.
But definitely, we don't need. People get very reactive, even I was on Reddit the other day, and all the comments were immediately just, it was the Travis Scott situation, which I won't.
That whole thing is horrible.
But people are just F him, because they were saying 2015 he was doing homophobic slurs, which is yes, he did, and he needs to be accountable. But they're just very much put him at the gallows right away, and it's just no, it's he
the one thing I will say is he has done this before.
Yes,
incited riots. I don't even the homophobic. I'm not to say of course that's wrong. But what's worse is him going and literally telling this one. He jumped in a crowd at one point and this kid took his shoe and he was like, "Fuck him up." This guy is a crazy
but
man.
what's the difference of giving him the same grace as we do Pierce?
Because we see his fruit. He's clearly I don't think he needs to go to prison or whatever they're saying or whatever
they're doing,
but he's clear it's just he's not. I don't think that Pierce would do that. I don't see Pierce trying to tell everyone fuck this guy up.
But what's I guess the difference in sins, even though yes, what Travis Scott is doing is, or what happened was, it's very, people died.
Well, people died, but and he didn't stop the show, and we've been seeing all
no, I know that, but I'm just saying, but it's just we gotta give everyone grace, So it's just and I'm not whatever happens to Travis Scott, the law or whatever will take care of it, and it's fine. Right. I think what he did was wrong.
Yeah,
but it's just if Pierce was to call someone fat in front of their face, that's also really damaging to this person, this individual. And if they hear it constantly, or if, racial slurs, luckily we have Shirley, Abed, Troy, who, they can kind of laugh it off, or, you'd be like, that's wrong. But it's just what if there's other people at the college that he's interacting with and he's saying these things, and it could be really damaging. I know it's getting dark, but it's just who do we choose to give grace to, or more patience to?
No, you're right. No, you're right. It's a hard thing of deciding who is.
It's like Squid Games. It's who's worthy,
who's worse than. But it's we're all equal. We're all equal
in a sense.
On equal playing field. Yeah. But we all make our own choices, and there are consequences. But
But I totally hear what you're. I agree with you 100%.
No, it's a broader thing. I personally just think the fat shaming thing. It sucks. I don't care about what anyone's doing. I want people to be healthy and happy and whatever else. But I think what we're forgetting, in society is that we need to be one with ourselves and accept who we are. If we want to be a certain way and we want to look a certain way and we want to present a certain way, do what you want to do. And if someone disagrees with you and they say some hurtful stuff, that's on them. You walk away. You cannot, you can say, or you be kind, but a lot of the times there is this on Reddit. I just saw something. This old man was telling he had a sign about transgender people, and he just didn't agree that they were women. Oh yeah. And then this transgender woman came in, or I don't know, it's so hard to know because male to female. So this trans woman went in there and was like, I disagree with you, and it's this person they can have their belief system. Sadly, I don't agree with it. But you can't come in there and start arguing about it. You have to we have to just accept who we are and stop getting, because I've been angry for so long and because of everyone else's thing. And I'm like, you know what? I need to accept myself. I'm different. I do things differently. People are not going to like it. People are going to judge me because that's just life. And I'm okay. But I had to work hard to get to this place. Yeah. It's taken years to do that. And it's just it's just too many people just being like, you have to think this way. And it's like, that's not how this works. There's years of a 70-year-old man is not going to change his way of thinking if he's been thinking and it was beat into him. We just had like the whole thing with the switch. Mm-hmm. There's culture that is just beaten into us.
I don't know about the white man. They're just very privileged.
That's not true.
No, I'm joking. That's why I'm laughing.
Right.
It's just like, it's not
back in the day, it didn't matter. People were getting beat. Their parents beat the shit out of them. Yeah. Like, I think we're the last generation that was like, because I got spanked with belts.
We were before the Reformation of punishment. Yeah.
But it's just like... like what the grandma did, I don't agree. That is abuse. It is abuse, but that's something that it's culturally a norm, and a lot of people grew up with that. But that it's like you got to come to a realization of, I was beat, I was abused. That wasn't okay. Yeah, that's another. Dang, we went somewhere. We went some deep places, which
is good. But like these kind of shows are important because I would hope they would strike conversation instead of just being like laughed about. You know.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I think it's what I'm saying could seem like radical because I'm saying no to some people, to some. Okay, well, it is because
who cares what they think, you know?
But it's like you gotta love yourself. You've got to the work is within ourselves.
Well, I mean, it's true.
That's really
and with
what it
Pierce, because like he doesn't love himself.
No, exactly.
And that's what happens with a lot of stuff that you see online is these people who attack others or who are very. They're suppressed. Yeah. They're, they've had trauma themselves, or they just hate themselves, and they just have bad relationships that just, it's their own. They're just projecting.
Exactly. He's insecure, and so he's like he sees someone who they could be overweight, and he's. Why are you happy? Mm-hmm. Why are you? Right. Why are you? You're gay. Why are you happy? Mm-hmm. You're not supposed. And it's just like it's again exactly. It's projection. It's like yes, it hurts. Words can hurt. But they're words. They're words. Yeah. We need to not... And these are just... It's a bunch of hurt people. That's really what we are. It's just a bunch of hurt people hurting people. Yeah. And it's just sad. That's just the sad truth. Mm-hmm. I don't know what else to say. But to end it on
a positive, though, like, I think what Jeff said in the end is... And this is something I've been preaching very much just growing up learning about, like, the gay community. And especially, like, the ballroom, which is something I've been very into, and, like, houses... Because I've talked about it before with you. It's just like, even if you have to leave your family who is abusive forever, you find your home, your family, and whoever is, giving you the support and what you need, as long as, they're not harming you themselves. Yeah. Getting you into, like, something bad, like, crazy drugs or whatnot. Yeah. But it is really important to find your friendships and make that your family. Yeah. Like, so how he ended it, that's the biggest point. So I'm here I am thinking about like my 6th grade students who a lot of them come from terrible homes. Mm-hmm. And it's just like, it will get better. You can get away from this. This is not your family. They don't love you. Your uncle's hitting you. Your uncle's teaching you to be empathetic to or apathetic. So it's just like, you will eventually find your tribe. You'll find the people who will support you, hopefully. Yeah. Whether it be a year, 2 years, it takes time sometimes to really find someone to trust. Yeah. And, know that they will respect you for who you are as you will respect them. So, and that's what this group is. They respect each other.
Exactly.
They're they were going to put a dead bird in her car for the, they're ride or die. That's a family.
No, it's true. It's so true. That's a good point. You find your family. Yeah. You do.
It's really what it is.
And I think you do need to sometimes cut people out. Like what I learned
when the time's right.
What I've learned is our boundaries are what we set them. So if people cross it, we just say, sorry, you've crossed my boundary, and you moonwalk out and you go and then you come back and you're like, and then they learn.
Hopefully.
And if they don't, you just say, I'm sorry, you keep doing this to me, Mom. I love you, but it's harming me. And if you respect me and love me, you would understand, but you're not changing. So I need to go because I'm hurt. And if they can't, they'll eventually, because they want you. Yeah. They want you to be there.
Or they're going to be like, why? They'll think about it then. It's like, why?
Or they'll be a victim. And they'll see themselves as, and so at that point, again, it's hard.
But that's on them. And that's on them. Exactly. And you're happy living your life in your tribe and your family while they're suffering. Yeah. And they did it to themselves, unfortunately. They like didn't take this. Yeah. He did.
Yeah.
Which is like, I hope
Yeah.
he's not a lost cause. Like, but
Yeah.
it is hard, especially at this age, and the patterns he continues to show, even with his friends being like, that's not okay. Like, you would think, if you keep hearing that's not okay, you would think at some point, okay, so what am I doing that's not okay? Or maybe I need to talk to someone.
Yeah.
But
I agree.
it's still season 1.
It's season
Maybe
1. I
it'll
do. I wanted to say one thing about the Shirley's kids and that whole.
Thank you, please.
Yeah,
Yes.
that was. It was an interesting interaction between Abed's dad and her, and like him thinking kids. I think that's the thing. Shirley's doing her best.
Yeah,
she's done her best, and truly, her kids have a beautiful heart. And that, at the end of the day, that's the most important thing. They're shooting people. They're doing that when they're not really shooting. They're playing games. It's just they're kids.
Yeah.
They're just doing what kids do. And yes, there could be manners, and yes, there's sure, but that doesn't mean you're a bad mom or a bad kid. She's instilled love and acceptance and like and her kids. That was, and they came up with that.
I mean,
so
that's just showing you that's really. But I mean, also I get it with Abed's dad or Gooby. But look, Abed's turned out just beautifully as well in his own way. But there really needs to be a happy balance of like just teaching your children, like, hey, you know, get up, you know, be aware of what's around you and not knocking things over versus no, you cannot do, you know, so.
Yeah.
But I was really happy that came out how it did with the boys. And like I thought about the boys too, but not in like bad way, just like, oh yeah, they have fun. But like I've talked to them both individually and they're both extremely kind and sweet boys. Yeah. So and they care. So it's just
they care a lot. Yeah, they teach me things. They do. Kids are just they're so open to so many. They're so open-minded is the thing. They're so open-minded.
And Abed is children. Children are Abed.
Yes.
Because it's like
and
really
Troy too.
Troy too.
They're both like that, and they. Yeah, Abed's just like, yeah, your kids are cool.
I know, I love it. But it's just like I don't know. They also just read you really well. Like the other day, I was super stressed out just with the con and everything, and Harper's just like, Mom, take a breath and let's have a hug. I'm like, oh, thank you. So it's just like I don't know. Kids learn and they can just read you so well. Yeah. So they love their mama and they're doing a great job. Yeah. I just don't know how they got in there. How do people get in there?
I have no idea. Crazy. I have no idea. But that was just it was a great episode. This really damn show.
I'm sad Britta didn't have family come. And Jeff too. They're always the two.
Yeah.
Oh, and Annie didn't either because her mom. We still don't. That would have been interesting for them to touch on that here.
Yeah, Annie, Britta, and Jeff. Well, that's interesting.
El Tigre.
I know. Like
what you're doing, Senor. That's ridiculous.
And he does, El Tigre has no comeback to his own brother who's like, okay, dude. It's just but look at, I mean, he can be whatever religion he wants to be.
Absolutely.
But
and you can be
so funny.
You can be a Spanish teacher. This is good. This is a good episode.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next week. Bye.